Everybody, it's Audrey here. If this is your first time tuning in, welcome to this channel. And if you've been watching thus far, I really appreciate you taking the time to do that. Okay. So yesterday, my husband taught Bible study at our church, and he asked the question, is your life pleasing to God? Are your words, are your actions pleasing to God? And a statement that he made was, people are watching you even when you don't want them to. People are watching you even when you don't want them to, or even when you're not aware of it. And as he said that, I can reflect on the times where people have come to me and shared their thoughts about me and how they saw me, how they felt about me. And it just blew my mind, because I'm like, wow, I did not know that you felt this way about me. I didn't know that you were watching me so closely, you know? So it threw me off a little bit, but it just made me aware that people are watching me. They're watching my life. They're watching my actions. They're watching my words. They're watching how I interact with my husband. They're watching how I interact with my children. Okay? And so we just have to be aware of that, and not so that we can people please, of course, because, we're totally against people pleasing, but just knowing that we are called to be a light to the nations, and that there's, when there is light shines on everything around it. You can't miss it. It's not hidden. Okay. Especially in a dark place, that light exposes everything around it. Okay. And so I just want to encourage you to continue to be a light, continue to stand out, continue to be different. Don't be afraid to be different. Okay. Because God called us to be the salt of the earth, to be a light to the world. Okay. And we have to remember that we're not here to conform to the ways of the world, but we're to be transformed by the renewing of our mind. We have to have a different mindset of those who are in the world. And just know that when you decide to make that choice, you're going to experience rejection. People are not going to accept you. Not everyone. And we have to be okay with that. But we have to continue to shine anyways. Shine so bright. So I appreciate what my husband was talking about. So shout out to you, hubby, if you're watching this video. Thank you so much. But yeah, so those are just my thoughts. I just really thought about that. I had a lot of time to reflect on his message on yesterday, and it just really hit home for me. I always say that, this is what I say now. I say, I don't care so much about what people think of me, but I do care about how I treat people. And we should all have that attitude, okay? Because God tells us to love one another, okay? Do good to those, to pray, even pray for our enemies. Do good to those who hate us, and pray for those who use us, all right? We're called to love people. We're called to unity. We're called to set the tone for righteousness. Let people see your life. Let them see you serving God. Let them see you praising God. Okay? Let them see you praying. Let them, and so let them see that you are serving God. Let them see your service to God. Let them see you humbling yourself and forsaking all to follow Christ. That's powerful. And God calls us to do that as believers. We are to lead others to him. We're called to be his disciples, his followers, and then to gain more followers. Not for them to follow us, because it's not about us. It's for them to follow Christ. Follow me as I follow Christ. Okay? So ultimately, we're following Christ. We're following God. He's sovereign over all things. Okay? So just remember, people are watching you. They're watching your moves. They're watching everything you do. Some are there to admire you, of what you do and who you are as a person. And some are there to wait for your downfall. And it's a sad truth. But regardless, continue to be that light. Continue to shine. All right? Take care and be blessed.